Greetings, brothers and sisters. I'm Professor Spira, and today I would like to explore the gluttonous reality of a pus and mucus culture. A culture in which eating of pus and mucus is king. It's what's running the show, it's what's in political office, it's what's on TV. It is as they say, epic meal time, epically tragic. As Era says, a tragedy of nutrition, to the point where it's just used as entertainment. Oh, stuffing yourself with the most insane mixtures, the most insane things that is even sport, considered to be sport. So what I wanted to do was just show you what this looks like from a pus and mucus perspective. And again, this type of video, this will be a little bit more lighthearted than lighthearted than say the Slaughterhouse videos, but and I'm not overtly attacking individuals. This is not personal, as some people will want to take it. This is a social critique that I'm making from a pus and mucus perspective, or I should say mucus-free perspective, mucuslessness, because I find that the foundation of society is revolves around pus and mucus, and it's hard for a lot of people to believe that until it's exposed, because it's so worked into the fabric of people's everyday lives. It's just like, oh, you turn on TV and there's somebody stuffing himself with some pizza, there's this, and there's all these commercials for stuff, and it's kind of like, well, that's not that big a deal. Then when you hear about what you rarely hear about, say on mainstream television, is people talking about regeneration, talking about fasting, talking about experimenting with fruit diet. Why would experimenting with a fruit diet for a rational period of time be looked at as totally insane, yet to indulge in all kinds of overeating and in these crazy mixtures and that stuff? Well, that's just entertainment. That's just boys will be boys, girls will be girls, so on and so forth. So what I do is let's flip the script and let's take a look at this. Coming from somebody who I've went long periods of time eating nothing but fruit. I've went long periods of time fasting on fruit juices. I've went long periods of time eating a mucus-free diet. And I've went periods of time where I'm eating vegetarian type of material. So I've experienced the entire gamut. And so my perspective is coming from a place of knowledge where I know that it is not only possible, but it's necessary for us to get as far away from the eating of pus and mucus as we can. And so here is a glimpse at our beloved culture that really embraces gluttony on just an incredible level. So this first clip I'm going to show, of course, Fear Factor was one of the kind of initial shows that really got people's attention, where people were eating some nasty stuff. So I think in this clip they're eating, I think it's bull testicle or something. And as Brother Air said one time, we actually did a protest at a community picnic where Fear Factor came in, or they were doing some type of Fear Factor event, and they were going to give people money. And these were like, people with less means, lower income type of people. And it was just a tragedy to see folks doing these abhorrent acts to try and get a little bit of money. It's really a form of torture, and that's what Brother Air said, and I very much agree with that.
Yummy.
Here.
What, baby, what?
Okay. Soul food kill more black people than the Ku Klux Klan. What? Soul food kill more black. Come on, man. That's slave food. Soul food equals slave food. Anyway, this is abhorrent here. Grotesque. I'm gonna. Here's all this money that you can get for destroying yourself, poisoning yourself. But as I often say, they know not what they eat. They know not what they eat at all. Let's move on. There is a show, or it's a channel called Wreckless Eating, and so this is my quick review. In fact, these kind of videos are reviews, basically, and so I will give my review of this channel. Now, these fine gentlemen have dozens and dozens of shows where they find the weirdest things to eat. So they'll go and get real exotic, weird stuff. They'll also eat rancid, spoiled things. In this one episode, they were scared the one dude was going to get botulism because he was eating some decades-old canned pork or something. I don't know. I mean, they just, anything you could think of, they've ate it. And they usually throw up on every episode. So in this clip, they're going to eat a century-old egg or century-old eggs. And so the way it works is they talk about whatever it is they're going to eat, and they show it, and then they, ready, set, go, and they start stuffing their mouth with it and trying to chew it. And whoever can actually get it down their throat without throwing up, I guess they don't win anything. I mean, they just do this for themselves. It's just bragging rights, I guess. But it blew me away how many of these episodes they had. It wasn't just like, well, they did this once or twice. They have dozens and dozens of episodes where they consistently stuff themselves with the crazy things. And
so what? I decided to change the ruling,
and make themselves sick and throw up. So I don't know. This let's see this.
Vomit, you're gonna lose. No time limit. As long as you finish the eggs, you will win. So Chuck's never had it. I have a feeling Chuck is gonna lose immediately, and then me and Chris will struggle through it. What do you think, Chris?
Well, I'm just gonna say the complete opposite. I'm gonna beast right through this. It's only gonna take me about maybe less than 30 seconds, max about 42 seconds.
I don't even know if I can swallow one bite. He's gonna vomit instantly. All right, we got our first eggs. I'm gonna go with the better looking of the three.
I can hold both at the same time, right?
I wouldn't, because you're gonna probably crush them. Whole things. We're not cutting up like Stoney did either. Also, if you look in the description, you can check out Stoney's first and second attempt. They'll both be linked in there. Just get a nice smell of it.
It's like manure.
He's gonna vomit on me. No LBFing around. We've decided that's the ruling. If Stoney could do it, we could do it. I'm really scared. I hate these so much. They're so gross. Okay, are we ready?
All right, let's do this. Oh my god, look at my hand. That's not even from the... All right, here we go.
I'm legitimately nervous right now.
All right, here we go.
3, 2, go.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. Celebration.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Like I said, that's one video. I'm not won't put you through too much of this. You can go to their channel and watch this if you are really inspired and compelled to do so.
Mix it up.
Some Rip It energy drink.
Right.
Not so
Now
bad.
this is one where they
Some
mix
clam juice.
like
I've
a
never
million
had it,
things
so I don't
together.
know. Straight from Ariel. Some Tapatio.
Ah, yes. That's the fire.
Sobe Life water.
Stuff's delicious.
And just for the hell of it,
A Bud Light. That's something we haven't done on the show, but I figured beer is beer, so who gives a shit.
Beer, man. I hate beer, by the way.
Alright, so first we're going to open up all the fishy stuff. This is a montage. Montage!
get a heavy montage.
Montage! Oh.
Alright,
smells
so they're going to
wonderful.
prepare their meal. let's go ahead
Actually,
here.
it looks not that bad. Compared to the other stuff, that looks a little bit better. As much as you can get, buddy. Wow, Chuck's look gross. Yours looks like baby vomit. That those actually looks like a nice... Oh, that's...
Oh, baby.
That's sex with Eric's butt. just a shot of the fish sauce is not... you gotta make up for the last episode.
Oh, that's gonna f the whole thing up. Oh,
Let's see.
fucking fish sauce.
You gonna eat this or what? Oh, they're gonna put it in.
The worst. Up, Chuck.
I'm hoping to keep it all down.
I want to up Chuck.
Oh, chucking up, Chuck. It's like baby poo.
It really is. Oh, God, that's gross looking.
Come on, guys, what is wrong with y'all?
He's gonna kill us.
I think that is gonna be the worst part of the entire thing. Yeah. Okay, so here's the game, guys. I want to see you guys do a little sip first. Just try it out, but do not drop your cups because we're gonna do something with it after. All right. So here we go. Let's try this. Death Toll's Iron Challenge. Do it. Yeah, taste the flavor. Uh-oh.
He's like it. It's still pretty bad. The Tapatio is what
Yeah, it's helping it.
helps it, yeah.
Okay,
I
so
love Tapatio.
so-
Thank God.
commendable effort, Chuck. Keep going, Toll. Oh, he's
Oh no,
I think you've won this.
this one is nasty. While this is loading, I say this is the kind of stuff for friends of mine that I'm kind of getting into the that I'm teaching about the diet, or just teaching about the this perspective. I'll we'll sit down and I'll do like this, so this is kind of like the kind of stuff that I actually do with folks, that because I think it just helps. I mean, it's helped me to be able to see the absurdity of where I came from, to understand that you're not compelled to do any of this when you're eating a mucusless diet for a long period of time, or eating a lot of fruit, or just you're not. This isn't even in your realm. This doesn't even exist. Now this is they're putting durian blood bio-natto fish sauce, and they're gonna mix this together, I guess.
Yeah, I remember when I tried this.
Ooh,
it was really good. I liked it a lot. Remember when we tried it, man?
I remember when we tried it. Yeah,
On the
we
main
gave
show?
it like a 5 out of 5. It was crazy how good it was.
Remember when? Oh, I can't do it, man. I don't know.
I've never seen Toll look so unhappy before. All right, so here we go. This is the concoction of durian, beef bile, pork's blood, fish sauce, and natto. No, he's got death.
Oh! Okay, that's enough of this. Sorry, guys. But, yeah. Let's recover with some epic meal time. Epic
From the
glutton
bottom
time.
layer to the top, we construct this sandwich with all pork products. It's like a game of Jenga, except instead of wood, it's bacon, so it gives us wood. Using easy cheese as an adhesive to keep this sandwich together. Nice, right? Well, it ain't done yet. We keep stacking it up like we were stacking those creepy Russian stacking dolls. Over 20,000 calories of slimy, swiny, greasy goodness. Here's what's good, ladies ladies and gentlemen, the Super Swine Submarine Sandwich. Let me tell you something. There is no bigger pork sandwich on the internet. This sandwich is gonna taste good, and I'm gonna prove it by eating it right now, and you're gonna watch me, because that's the future. Motherfucker, it's epic meal time, and we do it for the
That's the
children.
future, huh? That's the future of colon cancer and heart attack and... But see, the thing is, folks that do this are the ones that really get the notoriety. They have over something like 4 million subscriptions, or yeah, 4.7 million subscribers to this channel. Now, there was the channels where people were talking about doing serious fasting, or I did, years of fruit diet or that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, people aren't interested in that. There's not millions and millions of things, but the folks that it's almost like the people that can be the filthiest, because in order to eat this stuff and not die, your body has to be very toxic. And so people are rewarded within this culture. People are rewarded for being as filthy as possible. Filthiness is king. It's running the show. Pus and Mucus is running the show. And because of that, these are the people that get paid. These are the people that get all this notoriety and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Well, Heart Attack Grill is kind of a incredibly grotesque place. They have all these kind of attractive women dressed in these nurse outfits, and they sell these insane burgers and stuff, but their whole gimmick is that you will die. And so it's almost this kind of really promoting gluttony. Just, to me, this really represents like this is the American way. This is the American way. Like Brother Air says, they have a place for you. So go play hard in the sandbox, little children. You go play very hard in the sandbox. And the collateral damage is when you do get incredibly ill, we have a nice warm hospice bed for you. Dark ages, ladies and gentlemen. We are, I hope we're at the end of the dark ages. I hope folks like you and me that are serious about putting this entire existence into the dustbin of history, I hope that means the end for this insanity.
A full sugar Mexican Coke.
Get your arms in over here.
Every customer must wear a hospital gown.
I'm dying.
And they are waited on by scantily clad nurses. Still, it's what's on the menu that gets most of the attention. The single, double, triple, or quadruple bypass burger. Oh, and they do have fries called flatliner fries, fried in lard, and those are unlimited. To wash it all down, how about a butterfat shake? The restaurant has become a bit of a national sensation.
I'm up another few inches.
In no small part
Over
thanks to this
350 pounds
very
each
big
for
man,
free.
Blair River, the so-called spokesmodel of the Heart Attack Grill.
And I think so far this gentleman has passed away. They've had 2 spokespeople that have died. So at least they're not false advertising.
In a series of tongue-in-cheek commercials that have gone viral.
I'm at 570 pounds, 6'8", yeah, so.
We met Blair in January. Back then, he told us one of the perks of the job is eating free. Anyone who is over 350 pounds doesn't have to pay.
I'm big, you know what I mean? And so why not? I don't eat here every day, so why not have fun with it and go with it as long as I can?
Sadly, we now know how long that was. Blair died last week at the age of 29. His family says the cause of death was pneumonia. The CDC says
the cause of death, pneumonia, equals pus and mucus poisoning. Pus and mucus poisoning. So we got to change the definition, change the language, so it's very clear what took the cat out. So I'm getting to the end here. One more point. Of course, we have our hot dog eating contest and just eating contests in general. Now, what's interesting is you'll notice oftentimes the folks that win this type of contest, these so-called professional competitive eaters, oftentimes they're uric acid types. And that is what, like, all these guys, you know, they're skinny, but they are these so-called professional eaters. And the way that they're able to eat this stuff and not die immediately is the acid in their stomach is so incredibly vile that as soon as they eat this stuff, it just burns it up. But it doesn't burn it up and eliminate it. It burns it up, and then this acid, this toxic acid waste, enters into the entire body system and to spread it out so that it's not confined to one area. But when you have something, a sport, or you want to call it a sport, competitive eating, and there's people filled in here to watch these guys just gluttonize and just stuff themselves with pus. So guess my man here, I think he ended up getting the world record. Bizarro world. They're gonna talk about this.
But it looks like, according to the judges, you
We're listening.
too close to call. I'm going to go to Hungry Charles Martin.
We're going to go and take a look at the end of competition here.
Oh boy, and I think here it comes. It was, oh, that's off-putting, and I got to say that's going to cost him right there. If they don't full-on DQ him, they're going to deduct for those hot dogs.
Come on, man! They're actually talking about this like it's a serious game. Oh, he threw up. They're going to deduct for the vomit. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, mucus-free is the way to be. Mucus-free is the way to be. Mucus-free is the way to be. Peace, love, and breath.